Yeah, she's got some on micro-trees. She's spreading herself around. Hey, Carol. You were on the phone.
With the woody dress.
Put your feet there. That's okay. No, it's like Robert, it's in the car. Where's the camera?
You can do it if you want.
We'll see if this is good. All right, Jeff, here's your job. You got a cool job. It's a fun job. What? Yeah.
I think
Yeah, good then, look.
three people on this front row because anyone else really wouldn't see me.
They wouldn't see, you're right.
Okay.
So let's do Kevin three.
Better than me.
Okay. So looking good, this is good, this is all.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
You're supposed to be on this coach.
I'm having trouble with the post right now. You take a whole lot of space.
Yeah, we're gonna just, if we just grab it, we'll be like outside the...
So unfortunately, you don't get very She might not have your stride.
Don't run for it.
And you're right behind your wife, with the wife love, and I don't know if the husband. But you started your love foot?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Just like the army.
Just like the army.
I'm glad I brought some shoes on.
Okay.
What do
Do my best.
The other hand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's that?
Are you going to need to blood?
No, I just.
Don't run down.
You guys are great. Down to your side. Just your side. Very good.
Can we go like across?
Thank you very much.
We had a major discussion like
Just dangling.
That's a good day. You rest them on your leg. And don't count. But I'll see you.
Your right foot. Run your right foot, go around the place.
Guys.
Wow.
That was 9.9.
No, like you.
I know.
Stand up behind it, okay?
I have to give them just remember our group as well.
Okay, now where do you go? You go up? Up the stairs. Turn around. All the way up, all the way to the top, one more time. One more step. Turn around. And look at the people. And stand like this. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe you'll stand right.
You might say.
What? There you go. Good move.
Very nice. Everyone stand up with fear. Initially, you are going to be on the aisle, but when you sit down at this point, you will move over to there and turn. Okay. And come up a little closer. Good. And then everyone should turn this way. We're going to do this a little bit again. You should be closer.
Very like back there.
Okay, good. So go back and we'll practice. And
Yeah.
there.
I'm probably looking that up.
Can we not take cell phones in the way?
He's going to keep you here until he says, first he's going to ask, before he asks who presents, he's going to say, are you ready to enter into this public relationship of marriage? Good. And are you Stacy? Okay. And to present Stacy, be married to David? Perfect. Okay, now you can give Stacy a kiss, and you can shake David's hand. At this point, you can kind of like go. Where you are.
I'll come and get
It's
you.
very important that
You
David
just have to stand by yourself for like.
because you want to be right in the center of the aisle. So when you turn to go back, turn towards your daughter and go around, and she has a medium train, so don't step across.
That's a good.
Okay, so
Do a hit point right there.
He'll tell you that, which is really nice. So at this point, you can hold hands or take his arm, but it's nice to have the support of touching, so whatever you choose to do.
Yeah.
Is fine. And then Eric, you can move in just a tad, so David moves in, and you guys are fine. So at this point, we're going to have a reading, and that's going to be Vicki and Eric. So you should both go up. You both go up at the same time,
Okay, now,
and
we
I'm
asked
just
some
looking.
question, when is Kevin? We would think that Kevin.
And that's good that you're Which one of you are going to be for a reading? Just read a couple minutes. Behind the pillar there, right there. You're going to look like you are. Guys, quiet when she's talking, and
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be sheltered to each other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warm together.
good. Okay, and then you switch places.
You want to do this again?
Okay, one then.
Put on then as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassion and kindness, lowliness, meekness, and patience.
Very good. Guys,
Yeah.
put your hands down at your side.
I'm already. Yeah, I was already down.
Back the way you went. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do that. Watch that.
Go with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Stand in front of Shep, so the two of you come up. And then after you two, the maid of honor does come forward. You can pass your bouquet to the next girl, but carry the bride. Carry that one, carry the bride, but pass yours over to the next girl. Okay, so come on up, and we're up here on the side. Stand comfortable as the luckily, he's tall like most of you. Is he taller? So he's going to have you up here, and at a certain point, he's going to tell you to turn and face each other and hold hands. Very nice. And so, then this is for your vows. So you're repeating after him, and you're promising each other. So look at each other. And then after the vows will be the ring. So he's going to get the ring. No, not him. He's going to blow the ring. Yeah. So be sure you don't do it. And while he's asking for the rings, it's up to you. You can hold up hands if you like. Left. Just for the ring. Okay. So that's close enough. See about the ring, and then he'll give the ring to you, and you're going to put it on your finger. Good. And then you'll turn hands over, holding one hand, reach across.
That works very well.
Get your ring and put it on his finger. And while you're doing that, with this ring ID web, which they don't say anymore, but they say it in movies. So that's not done in commercials. So anyway, after the ring, the two of you need to step back behind the flowers. There'll be flowers on these stands, so kind of step back off to the side. The minister's going to step off to the side. So your cue is after the rings, the minister will step back, and that's when you step back. But you're always facing what's going on. So the two of you will go up to the candle and face towards each other like you're going to make a window. Because if you don't have a window, nobody will have any idea what you're doing. So you want to make sure you're not facing. And you can have hands on this side. It's really nice, but you're not facing on the bottom. Good. Okay, so get your extra candle with you. Light up the long candle. And then the center one. And then blow yours out, but don't take it. Right? And then hold hands.
I'm all through.
Oh, sorry. So, stand there like that for a while. Go with you. When it's about time, that should see you. And you're going to come back around and then face you. So just turn towards each other and face you. So don't go too far away from you. And just wherever he's standing. While she's waiting there and not moving, but don't go wrong. And there's going to be scripture reading. And you're not having scripture either.
Well, we're having, Tim and Harriet.
Right, okay, yeah. Okay, but after the scripture is a prayer, which I just didn't go there. So the prayer, at the end of the prayer, he's going to say amen. And that's your cue to go down the stairs. So, amen.
Who's cue to go down?
The maid of honor doesn't know.
All right.
At the end of the
At the end of the first.
Okay, and the main thing is, we want you down there because it should should only leave a couple up here at the end.
Okay.
After that, he's going to ask you to face everyone and not yet. Okay.
You don't understand that. I know.
But generally, he announces you husband and wife, and then he introduces you, and then you kiss. Now, Chip may introduce you after the kiss. So he'll tell you when. He'll be there behind you. So he'll say embrace and kiss. Oh, you're not going to say embrace. But that's what we want you to do.
Gotta do it again. Try to do it one more time.
I don't want to use water all over my
Very good. Okay, just brushing on. And so this is when the music starts. You're right. So when he starts playing, that's your cue to go down the stairs, to walk around the dress, and it will follow you, and come down to the foot of the stairs and stop. And this is when she gets to play that. Now, she might be in the wedding zone and forget all about her, okay? So if it looks like she might forget, hold it out. Like that. But remember to stop and get your bouquet this night. And you can get your bouquet back once you come down the stairs after the and when you go out, I'm going to talk while I have all your attention. I'm not sure that we can just get up the two of you, but it'd be nice to have fun. We'll go in there and then find it. I'll tell you what happens is your smile's a little more relaxed. Yeah. The wedding's over, it's much more relaxed. So, yeah. Tonight you can just go out into the patio. So,
When did,
you don't have to worry about what foot this time. Okay, now we're ready for Kevin.
Kevin, your turn to go. You have to walk in.
Yeah, just kind of have him ready.
Come over here. Okay, you follow the tape. You take the door and you walk down, slowly down that way, follow David, stays right to the door.
There you go, Pat.
Yeah, you can go fast. Perfect.
Okay, just let him get 4 cues and then you go.
Yeah, I'll just
And don't forget that he's going first.
We'll see now. I thought it was good. Linda did, no?
And the two of you can come and go out. And you stay. Stay there. Okay. So out you two go. Then come across and do. And no.
That was kind of awkward.
Yeah. You stand up and go.
Oh, okay. There we go.
No.
Okay, then
And
We
you
forgot that.
Well, no, yeah.
and wait.
Last time we did this, Linda was
Yeah, we need
about
places.
to.
You want to go up the side aisle, I'll tell you when. I saw you. After the room, this wife, after that.
I take you.
Go right in. He won't forbid you walking. What I'll probably do is send the two of you into it.
Yeah, and you come across the
Yeah,
other
you have to
one.
ring the bell also. So once the music stops, we're going back. So Kevin, you and it's a 1,000-pound bell. And it's like a big story.
two-story tall.
How
many rings do you have to go?
We'll do a lot of
We
it.
won't make you go.
Why did we come down here?
We haven't been on
Hi, how are you?
Oh, no, not now.
Already?
Yes.
John's here, how are you?
Vinny, this is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I've heard so much about it. Thanks, Chris. I was like,
They're probably.
A lot of money. A lot of money.
We struck it. He did real good.
Hello. Are you ready, baby, for the big day?
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Celebrate.
Yes.
Another chapter in your book is being closed, and a new chapter is opening in your life. So, cheers, and we love you.
So we'll kind of get started here with that, and
Start with the birth.
yeah, you can Victor can remind me. This is my wife, Vicky. It's also in the wedding, you all know. So I even have some notes, surprisingly. So, what was the first thing we discussed?
About when you found out that David was going to be born.
Are you guys ready? Yeah. Who's going to give this? And I was discussing Brian, stop crying.
But my parents, I came back from a Little League game. I'm 9.5 years older than David. And they announced to me that Mom was pregnant. They're having a child. And my comment was,
No, you have to tell
come
her.
on. Yeah, so the first thing out of my mouth for David was, this ruins everything. Well, it's been straight up.
We started off at a good level, so we have a lot of room to go up.
I will keep this short, my toast short, because Stacy has lots of things to say. I'm going to talk a lot of this. Do I remember that? No, that's just an inside joke. To be serious, David is my best friend. You all know our relationship, anybody that does. You know, I was thinking about this today. We went surfing this morning. David is a very, very important part of my life, and is my best friend. And you know, I don't know how many people can say that about their brother or their sister or their sibling, but I can say that. And we have a very close relationship, and I love him terribly. And you know, it's kind of a awakening when you come to these things and you remember that I really think about. One was we got in a car.
Well, our friends will get this, you do this now, so you set this down so when everyone gets up and embarrasses us, you already know who everybody is. So I'll go around and for Stacy and I introduce the wedding party. I'll start back in the corner over here. That's Chris Van back in the corner. One of the groomsmen. Brother of the please hold your applause. Sorry.
Thanks, man.
Okay, that Chris is the brother of the bride, and is becoming a very good friend of mine, and that's pretty fun because I know a lot of situations where that doesn't happen. Chris is a great guy. They're great parents, which helps. That's Mike Eady right there. Mike's one of my oldest friends in the world. We grew up on the beach together in Newport. His family had a house right down the street from us almost my whole life, and we've known each other for a bazillion years. We've got Brian McLaughlin, back corner. Hey! He's always in control. My business partner and one of my closest friends in the world, and I spend more time with him than I whole deal. I can't tell it all because there's something, I don't know what it is. And then she
Getting the furthest.
And she can't, oh, that's right, and she traveled
furthest.
the furthest, well, she's close to tying actually, Gail and Chris came pretty far too. North Carolina. North Carolina. And we're so appreciative that she's going to toast shortly. And Vicky's toast is the longest, so she's going to go at the end. She loves to speak, it's really embarrassing. And then, this is the giant, Jason Taylor, my roommate for the last 4 years and pledge brother of mine. We've been through an enormous amount together. And
He's had to live with you.
yeah, and he's had to live with me.
Which is the whole thing of this scary idea.
There's only a couple people that live with me for that long, and
Vicky did.
So there's this little fraternity here, and it's very embarrassing for all of us. And then Megan, maid of honor, one of Stacy's oldest friends. Again, it's the high school thing. I still don't understand it. They're really close though. They're really close friends. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, where's Mike?
Mike Murphy.
Mike Murphy, back here in the corner.
The old.
Mike, one of my closest friends, my biggest fan from high school. He probably missed one sporting event that I played in all of my high school career, and I played in a lot of sporting events. I remember, I think it was East LA City College, middle of the summer, you know, like on a Tuesday afternoon. We're playing like Manual Arts High School. It's a rough crowd, let's just put it that way. And Mike was the only fan. He's been a very important part of my life, and he had to be a part of this. And then that's Linda Foltz, my mom. Who started the evening off, host. My stepmom Debbie sitting next to him, and that's the story. This is a special event. It's nice. I've been told a million times, stop, notice what's going on, appreciate everyone that's here. It's going to go super fast, all that. I want everyone to know wherever Jeff Holtz is. He told me that just about an hour ago. I'm watching. I'm taking it all in. I love everyone. I see everyone. Terry Buller. Hi. How you doing? Thank you guys so much for doing this. This is great. John and Carol, thank you so much for tomorrow. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. I can't believe it's going to happen finally. Finally! It's great. We're very happy. No more. It's very relaxed. We're very calm. We're very calm at this point. We figure if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. It's happening, and there's nothing we can do about anything at this point.
As smooth or as long as the Foltz boys.
Thank you.
I'm going to make an effort at it. First, I wanted to start off by mentioning, Dave, that you forgot one very important person involved in the wedding tomorrow. And probably the most important person in the room, your little lady there.
You're bringing you in on another deal. And that's it.
For those of you who haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, I'm Brian, and I work with Dave, and that's how I met the two. And it seems like everybody was always talking about Dave's activities. You know, I had to tell him, I joke with him and I say, you know, when you get married, I'm going to have to buy a couple of your items, like the surfboard and the golf clubs, and because you're not going to be able to use them anymore because you're married. But we give each other, we go back and forth all day. I mean, we sit probably 3 feet apart from each other, so it's hard not to. But he has so many activities, and really, honestly, the most important thing, and the thing that Dave loves the best to do, is to hang out with Stacy and be with her. And so I just wanted to cheers to both of them, to being together forever and being very happy. Cheers.
Good toast.
Well, as one of the people that came really the part of North Carolina was just I bring greetings from the Big Apple, which is still the Big Apple. It's really the honeymoon capital of the United States. I don't know why they're going to Hawaii. We're available. I was reminded after listening to Eric, when I first became familiar with David's possible existence was when I came to visit Linda and Bob, and there was a great hush, and Eric, who was then 9 years old, took me off to one side, and Linda said, Eric has to talk to you, something very important. He'd apparently changed his mind since his initial reaction. He told me there was this wonderful thing that was going to happen, and that he was going to have. I guess he didn't know whether it was a brother or a sister, but he was going to have a sibling, and this was big stuff. So obviously he'd been beaten into shape or something. They had worked on this initial reaction, and he was very pleased by that stage, and obviously he's remained very pleased ever since. Krista and I, who lived together in Brooklyn, had the pleasure of hosting David and Stacy several years ago when they came to visit New York, and we had lots of fun our fondest memory is Stacy standing over David, who was not out of bed in the morning, and saying, "David, let's go. The city is out there by
So what time is it? 6 o'clock?
It was not 6 o'clock. And since we were sort of eager to get them out of the house, we were on Stacy's side. Anyway, the best of everything. We're looking forward to a visit from you as soon as you can, and we wish you all the best.
Here, here. Here, here. All right. Here we go again. We go.
Yeah, I got my
Move your head, please.
This is my 3x5 card. No, Steve, I'll put it away. Tomorrow I have the honor of saying her mother and I do. And I don't really have the authority to give her away because she is her own person. Stacy is far and away the most amazing thing that ever happened in my life. We we were introduced back December 10th, 1977? Four. We were introduced, and I got to hold this little girl, and I said, someday I'm going to have a wedding for her. I can't believe it's happening now. This is just the best. Excuse me, Bob. This is the best thing that will ever happen to me in my life. I'll be able to walk down the aisle tomorrow and say, we are allowing her to move on to another stage in her life. Thank you, sir. I love you.
Yes, this case, I'm probably going to have to unkeep the if you think the chair.
Well, when we first came down.
Pull lights down.
Anyway, I think there are many copies.
Sorry, you're missing the beginning.
There's copies available for sale, it's $8.
That's right. Good morning.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. He's at the party. Are you? Sure.
Finally.
It's nice to have airports that are a little bit less transit.
Can I see, is it pop?
35 years. So
No pop? No pop?
quite some passion.
Row, row,
It was a big decision to make.
Trying to blow them
I
up.
hope it's the right one.
And then pop.
I will go.
Yes.
Oh, you got a good high five.
I got he's next to me.
Last night?